Good morning, fellow Cameroonians and Anglophone Cameroonians in particular. The one at Chairman Capo Daniel. Now, very early in the morning, today I want for those talk unscripted, for those tell on a way to go on for my heart. It is vis-a-vis the election in Cameroon, as well as some other events that are happening in southern Cameroon, in Bamenda in particular, with the killing of Honorable Ambe Michael. So I want to talk about these two things freely so that you can listen to me. My country people, I have received tons and tons of messages, especially from Francophones, about my appeal to Issa Tchiroma to consider the offer made to him by President Paul Biya, which he has refused. We all supported Issa Tchiroma. I don't think anybody supported him more than myself. Once he came in, when he was in doubt, I was the one defending him. When the Maurice Kamto people were condemning him that he's a traitor, I'm the one who said that he is legitimate. Our people should welcome him and accept his apology. And I said that he is a patriot. He's somebody who have a heart for the people. In all the ministers in Cameroon, since the beginning of this crisis for 80 years, I don't think there is an Ambazonian leader who does not talk with Issa Tchiroma. You all send him messages. Sometimes he doesn't answer. But sometimes he even answer with voice message. Something he knows that it can be played on air. I have several messages from Issa Tchiroma. Sometimes saying, okay, I have heard you. I will get back to you. He may never get back, but he is always responsive to people. He's a genuine person. So, a lot of people based on our own sampling, our feedback we have had inquiring from our own PRAP members, people who talk to me, people who follow me, people who give me feedback in this platform. 80% of the people disagree that there should be any concession. 80%. For Francophones, all of them, I mean, no Francophone have accepted that Issa Tchiroma should make any concession. Some have even asked me, did we vote for Prime Minister? They have said that if Issa Tchiroma accept any concession from Paul Biya, he will be considered a traitor. That is what many people are saying. I hear them very well. If you have been following me from the beginning of this struggle, even before the beginning of this struggle, you will know one thing about me. I don't come online and I don't build this platform to come and tell you people what you want to hear or to try to please you people or get more followers. This is not a social media experiment from me. I have a company to run. I have employees to manage. I make good money here in Canada. I don't do this thing for anything other than me taking Cameroon at heart. As a young man who have grown in that country, went into recruitment of the military. My name was removed because I was an Anglophone. They accepted me because my name is Ndong. They thought that it means I'm a Bamileke, Anglo-Bamileke. I was removed. I went through Chang, protest in Chang. I've traveled from all the villages in Bafu area, all the Shiferi, the Bafula, the Nchang, all that area. I've traveled inside. I've entered their kitchen, eat with them. Anglophone region, I have gone. I was an evangelist going to preach, go to village by village. I've seen the pain and prayers of our mothers who want a better future for their children. I am the generation of every small thing Picam. Every small thing Picam. I'm the generation where we used to do clean up campaign every Saturday, the first Saturday of a month. I'm of that generation that was taught that a child can be disciplined by every father, where we respect our elders. Where you see a woman carrying water, you help her carry them. I am the generation who will carry water for public tap. I'm that generation. And I feel it is my duty to look back in Africa and what is happening in Cameroon and say, at least I did something. Even if I didn't do something, at least I said something. It has cost me a lot. Personal friendships, family members who cannot talk to me anymore. So I don't do this thing for convenience. It will be a waste of my time and my life to come here and just please people and say things that they want. We have studied Cameroon. We have engaged in Cameroon negotiation. I talked to Cameroon generals. All the top military generals in Cameroon, I have discussed with them as a result of negotiating for Ambazonia. I know their mind, I know their thinking. I've spoken to ministers, we have met them. Cameroon intelligence services, we have met them in negotiation and in trying to push for solution in the Anglophone problem. I've discussed with government officials from different countries. They have traveled and met me here in Canada, met me in Hong Kong, pushing for an agenda for our people. I'm not talking to you like a journalist, a press person. I'm talking to you like somebody who loves our people. In 2014, I went to China purposefully to talk to Cameroonians about how we can fix things back home. I was the first person to raise funds to support Cameroon military who were fighting against Boko Haram and were abandoned in the hospital, because I had a classmate that told me about what was going on there. Before this crisis started, 2014. Ezekam were the first people who sent medicine, paracetamol and savon. So we have worked for this country. We love this country. We love the people. I've been to Yaoundé, Douala, Boya, Mutengene, a lot of places. I founded the Cameroon Association in Hong Kong. I'm part of the founding member of the IG group of Ayuk Tabi. I was his ambassador, his envoyé spécial to the common law lawyers. I brought the common law lawyers into Skakov. I model for the Ambazonian flag. We have fought this government. So when I come to talk to you people, I'm not coming to tell you stories, go and imagine things to create content. No. I bring you reality because I think our people need it. If I was seeing other people doing what I'm doing, I would not be doing it. I will spend more time in my own life. So take what I say seriously. And it doesn't matter for me how many people does, even if it is 5 people, because that is all it takes to change the world. Take what I say very seriously. It's not a game. We went to Spain with a group of Ayabacho. We met the parliamentarians there. We had deep discussion with the parliamentarians in England, where I traveled to meet some of them. I don't want to put their name out there. We have this deep discussion. I've discussed with parliamentarians in France. United States state officials have traveled and meet me here in Canada. We recently have a meeting about two weeks ago in Cambodia, Mediators Without Border, ICO, many organizations. I have a personal invitation to address the United Nations about the Anglophone crisis. I'm part of the people who indoctrinate our people about our ideology. So, I don't speak to you as a stranger or somebody who come to play politics. I come to tell you the truth. Look at what is happening in Cameroon. I'm the first person who came and told you people that we cannot win this war for independence by guns. It was controversial. It will take time for people to come to that conclusion. And I also said Cameroon cannot win Ambazonia by guns. When Paul Biya apologized, recognized the problem in France, I'm the one who established in the mindset of our people, who hold him to his feet. I've been transparent. When they came to bribe me with money in Hong Kong, I record them in audio and I release them so that you people should know what is happening. I'm a man of integrity and character and honor and value. So listen to me very well, Cameroonians. Listen to me very well. Remember what happened in the court in Cameroon. We started this struggle putting our eyes on Maurice Kamto. I have personally donated 25,000 to the campaign of Maurice Kamto when he launched his campaign. Me, I donated 25,000. My receipt is there. They say they are returning the money. They have not returned the money in that address. They have not. So, I want you people to know, I am telling you people in Cameroon, Cameroonians, look at your readiness. Cameroon want change. There is no doubt. Cameroon needs to think about, do we have the capacity to change? When you look at elections in Africa with dictatorship, because Cameroon is a dictatorship, everybody knows it. They make mockery of the age of Paul Biya everywhere. He's been mocked at. Cameroon is being laughed at. We are a mockery. But guess what? How many countries have said that Paul Biya should respect the elections result of this year? How many countries in the whole world? None. How many statements have been made by the United Nations that this election has been rigged? None. How many people have said that the election result of Issa Tchiroma should be respected? How many in the whole world? I'm asking you. Because by answering questions, you establish the truth. I've met the Americans. I've met many of these country people. Why do you think they are quiet? In Ghana, when election was going, they threatened to give visa restriction to certain ministers. Why haven't you seen the American doing the same with Paul Atanganji when he's affecting the progress of democracy? Russia supports Paul Biya. They support Cameroon. They even put a warning when there was an informal conversation about the Cameroon crisis in the Security Council. Russia make a warning about other countries not to intervene. So this is a very unique country, which have been unique by unfortunate events. Think about it. The Chinese are supporting Biya. He has made good relationship with all the neighboring countries. One thing that we know is that Cameroon, the regime, have been isolated by the Cameroonian people. The Francophones now know the truth. When we were fighting an Ambazonia cause, it was you, Francophone people, who were calling us to tell us, Capo Daniel, talk to your people, let us calm down, let us negotiate, let us end it in a peaceful way, leave the violence. It was Francophones doing that. Look at what Maurice Kamto have done. Because it is not him who is the head, he decided to withdraw himself and say that people should vote any candidate that they want, except Paul Biya. He cannot endorse one person. Did he not go to vote? Did he not vote one candidate? Why did he not tell his followers to vote one candidate? Why did he not use the money to give one candidate to campaign? Because they want it to be him. Akere Muna. Why did he not endorse Issa Tchiroma? He wanted it to be him. Did he come to the Supreme Court to make a petition? Even when he knows that he has a good case, he withdraw his candidature, but they allow it to be there. Why did he not come to the Supreme Court? When the Constitutional Council was holding, where was Joshua Osi? Amongst all the 12 candidates, where were all of them? Only 2 were there. Madame Ndamjoya was there. So Cameroonians, when the world is looking at what is happening, they see something that you don't see. If it was up to the opposition party to defeat Paul Biya, they would not, because they are not united. Everybody wants it to be him. The Cameroonian people, if you have to expect that the military can step in and say there is an injustice, the right of the people is their supreme duty to protect. You know, all Cameroonian military, the recruitment is not done like recruitment in Nigeria, Ghana, even Ivory Coast, where they investigate people's background before they put them in the military, where they have some integrity. No, Cameroon, their military, na chop broke pot. If there is a gunshot today in Cameroon, military will be running more than the civilians. Na military, na people they work and look land problem for go take money. Military na 500 people. They cannot fight. If Issa Tchiroma succeeded what we thought he would do, to bring in the Central African groups that are they are volunteer, they are willing to fight now, or the Chadians and the guys in Nigeria, the Cameroon military will crumble from Garoua. Issa Tchiroma, if he wanted to take, if he could succeed to get the fighters, we knew he could take them, because some of these groups have contacted us in the Ambazonian struggle. He could march from the north and come and take power by force. The Cameroon military will crumble. They cannot fight him. Another way was him calling the 1 million man march in Yaoundé, which we have suggested. If a 1 million march is called and there is a leader to lead the people, all those military put in the junction, they will disappear because they are their own people. Know that since this war began, how many people have the Cameroon military killed? None. When they burned the CPDM house in Chang, how many people did they kill? None. You see them running away from the people in the north. If it was us Anglophone, they would have killed everybody. Our people were protesting with the university. No violence, no violence. They came to the house to move them and beat them up. Last week, they went to Boya and round up the youth, bring them to torture them and intimidate them. So we Anglophones, we are treated differently by the system. We cannot fight them, they will finish us. But you Francophones, it is your country. You are the primary holder of that country. It is in your hands. The Francophones want to change. But do they have a Mancho BBC? Issa Tchiroma cannot be in Cameroon now because if he comes there, they will kill him. They will kill him. And that will be the end of the story. So, do Cameroon have what it takes for a million-man march right now? No. Can a Mancho BBC appear in Cameroon? No. If he appears, they will kill him because he will be alone. Cameroonians who want change, Francophones, can you go to the street to protest? Can you march to a Tudi and remove Pobia? Do what the people in Nepal did. Do what the people in Sri Lanka did. Do what the people in Burkina Faso did, in Tunisia, in Egypt. Can Francophones do that? We know ourselves, on se connaît entre nous. Vous ne pouvez pas. Vous ne pouvez pas. Si le capital était à Douala, peut-être. Mais à Yaoundé, tu penses que les gens dans le quartier qui peuvent faire les choses, les taximens, les étons, peuvent aller là-bas pour prendre le boulet? Non, ils ne peuvent pas. Tout le monde qui est à Yaoundé qui peut faire quelque chose, ce sont les étrangers. Les Bameleki, les Bamenda, un peu de Douala. Ça prend les gens dans la terre là. You need the people from Yaoundé to do it. Can the people in Yaoundé do it? Non. Ce sont les saouleurs. Ils sont empoisonnés par les Français. Avec le sexe, les drogues et tout ça. Donc, Cameroun n'est pas prêt pour faire ce qu'il doit faire. Tout le monde a dit que c'est entre les mains de Cameroun. Est-ce qu'on peut faire ça? Now, Issa Tchiroma, as a leader, he has not just to listen to the people. He has to listen to the need of the people. The people don't want any concession on any dialogue. But the people want change. The people want change. The people who don't want this change and this concession are the Paul Atanganji because they know they will be the first people to be kicked out of the government. The next generation of Cameroon, if Issa Tchiroma decides to become le président élu, comme Maurice Kamto, or become a professional opposition leader like John Fundi, what benefit will he do for the Cameroonian people? If he goes there and accepts this thing, I'm saying if he does it, because everything is still fluid, trust me, this is human behavior. Nothing is certain until it will happen on Monday. We will give our prediction this weekend, but nothing is certain. If he was to pick the prime minister, an Anglophone will make a ceremonial. I say ceremonial because it will never happen. A ceremonial second in line in succession in Cameroon, which is symbolically very important to end this Anglophone problem. Part of it. If he accepts that, him being in the government with what Paul Biya says, come with his allies, they are going to implement a lot of changes that will affect the life of Cameroonians positively. A lot of animals in that regime will be kicked out by their mere presence. They will be able to hold the government accountable, expose what is going on for all Cameroonians. Before Frank Biya will come in, there will be change in Cameroon that will affect the life of the common man and prepare Cameroon for future change. If he refuses everything and fight, he cannot stop Paul Biya from being installed as the president and Paul Biya from choosing his successor and giving the line to Frank Biya. Issa Tchiroma cannot stop it. He doesn't have the power to do it because you need military power. The government is such a powerful institution with the millions of people under their payroll and under their survival depends on the government. It will continue like the same. The Issa Tchiroma don't need only to listen to the emotions and anger of his supporters. He needs to listen to their need. Cameroonians are crying to have an end of corruption, to have a government that serves them, to have infrastructure, to have freedom. Elections will be coming down the road for parliamentary election. if a concession is not made now to prepare a stage for a more fairer presentation for the Cameroonian people to participate in their institutions, the coming years will be worse. Now, because of lack of time, I want to talk about the killing of Honorable Abu Michael from Cambe, a very good friend of Ngala Gerard. Ngala Gerard cannot go to his village. Now you see he has sent his friend there. It's very, very sad. Family members of Abu Michel sent me his number to intervene. I tried to call, but it was too late. To talk sense into those boys, it was too late. The family also sent me pictures of his mutilated body. He died a bad and horrible death. Those boys beat the hell out of him, scattered his face with guns, with under of gun. It was so nasty. What an animal can do like that to another human being. I want you Ambazonian fighters to understand. Look in Cameroon. Have you seen any Francophone going to catch any of their minister or all the CPDM people, even with the anger that they have now, and kill them? Have you seen them going to burn their properties? You saw the burning of the CPDM hall in Chang. Don't you know that in Chang they also have CPDM vampires? You cannot go and kill civilians, unarmed civilians, in this way. It does not represent our Ambazonians, our Anglophone character. We have refused violence. You cannot go, it's a war. Yes, there is a state of war. If you are fighting, why don't you do that to Cameroon army? Why don't you fight the Cameroon army? Even though you cannot mutilate somebody's body. There are laws in war and there are laws in morals that keep human sanctity. We condemn the killing of this unarmed civilian. Yes, he was a CPDM member. There are many ways you could sanction him and make a statement. Did you not see in Boyo, the CPDM member resign? Did you not see in the north, a CPDM member coming out to tell the youths to go and protest and fight for their right? You should understand that the position of some of these CPDM people, other people would take this opportunity if they were given them. Understand that even you, Amber fighter, if the Cameroon government come to recruit members from your family to join the military, they will join. Not because they are supporting the government, but because there is a matter of survival and livelihood. We must learn and evolve. In the 21st century, you cannot be dealing with human beings like they are animals. You cannot kill a human being like that. You can make your political point, but you don't have the right. It is illegal, it is moral, it is wrong, not in our name. Not in our name. Ayabacho have brought the radicalism that attacking enablers, they are the enemies. No. Without enablers, there will still be enabler. The ones you know, there will be a new ones. It is how the society works. Just the fact that a slave nigger is there doing the job of a slave nigger does not mean that he wants to do that job of a slave nigger. He can become an asset. We should learn from the people of Aceh in Indonesia, which we met some of them in Cambodia. Stop killing our own people. Stop attacking our own people. Learn even from Francophones. Their military don't go and attack their own people. Why are you Amber boys attacking our own people? Even when they don't obey their order, they don't obey the order of their chairman. We, small lockdown, small ghost town. Some clowns will come and tell you people to go and do whatever you want to do with civilians. And then you blame them. Look somebody to blame. No, you are a killer. The bloodshed, the immoral and evil spirit that has betaken our land, in the name of Jesus, get out. In the name of Jesus, get out. Get out. We must free our land. We must free it. The light and the truth must free our people. The poverty must end. The joblessness must end. The stolen generation must end. And for all these things to end, it will require wisdom. It will require knowledge. It requires strategic planning. You don't have things just happen like manna. You have to plan them. You have to vision them. You have to have the capability to implement them. Things will not just happen. Nobody will come and help Cameroon. Nobody is coming. So we, the people in that country, must see how we can do to help ourselves. We'll give you this and more later. God bless you.